about a bait that I kind of forgot about for a long time, and I rediscovered it this year, and I've really been catching a lot of fish with it, and that's the Ned rig. And I rediscovered it about this time last year, smallmouth fishing with a buddy of mine who completely wore me out. And then I took it back down south with me, and I've caught a lot of fish on it this year. But the setup that I'm throwing a Ned rig on is a Mojo drop shot rod. And I started out fishing in it. I tried a bunch of different rods, and this one was the one that was the most limber. This rod's got a ton of tip. It bends way far down in the rod, and I found that was great because there's not a lot to these hooks, and I actually straightened some of them out. And then I'm throwing it on 10-pound braid with a 6-pound pure fluorocarbon leader on a Fluger Presidential XT reel. And you want a reel with a great drag because you're fishing this on white line. A lot of times you're fishing it really deep, and these fish, they just have a lot of leverage on you. So that's something that's really, really important. And I'm throwing it, the size that I've settled on that I like the best is the 1/10 of an ounce head. And one of the reasons is I'm fishing this kind of unconventionally, I feel, from the way a lot of people are Ned rig fishing, is I'm almost swimming it. I've had a lot of success this year fishing a really clear lake in North Carolina around laydowns with a Ned rig, not letting it hit the bottom, but almost feathering it through the trees and kind of matching the color of the shad and the bait fish that were around it, and swimming it down through the limbs, and it would just get hammered. Now the hard part is you've got this on 6-pound test, so you do lose some, but man, it was a blast. I did it in a tournament, caught some in a tournament, had a good time. Another way I've been catching a lot of fish is with almost like a spider grub head, and I'll hold that up closer so you guys can see it. And I've been buying these at a local tackle store up north for smallmouth, and it comes with a twin-tail grub. I cut the twin-tail grub off and then glue it to a Cinco, and that is killer on the smallmouth. It's also killer. Caught a lot on it at Lake Norman this spring, spotted bass fishing, just hopping it off the bottom. But don't forget about the Ned rig. It's a great setup. It catches a lot of fish. It actually catches some really big fish. I caught some 4-pounders this year out of 4-pound largemouth out of heavy brush on this setup. And you're gonna lose some, but you gotta get bit first anyway. And I really enjoyed it. I had forgot about it, but I found that it was a bait that put an extra 2 or 3 bites in my boat a day, which when you're fishing tournaments is very, very important. So something that I like to throw. You guys keep that in mind. Please like and subscribe. Tune in next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.